What's up, grinders? I am Hazard and this is Gems of War. Guild Wars has been postponed. I'm reading this on the official forums right now, where Kafka writes, "Hello adventurers, brace yourselves, we have received word that gnomes are planning an extra festive holiday for St. Patrick's Day next week. There will be a week-long vault event starting from Weekly Reset on Monday 7 AM GMT. To make room for this event, Guild Wars has been rescheduled to start in the week of March 28. Bad news? Heck no! We all want a week-long event over Guild Wars. That's really nice, for sure. I'm pretty sure everyone has some time to grind for those nasty gnomes. Alright, so it's Friday, weekend, yay! And we have a bounty event. Cute looking creature, that one. I figure it has been some time since I last time recorded some bounty fights, and maybe I thought maybe explain quickly how this system works, just in case there's someone out there watching this video who has no freaking clue how this bounty system works. So, okay, where do I start actually? Well, actually, while you are fighting these battles, it's obvious these rewards right here. And if we go to the fight screen, it shows that you are going to get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 points, 60 points each battle, and the last battle gives you 200 points. Okay, so if we used something our normal teams, like say Phoenicia team or Rowan team, this battle right here, this first battle, would give you 10 points. You would unlock this first reward here, but as you go along here, you will notice that you have to score a lot of the bounty points to get all these rewards. But here comes the part what some people don't actually understand very well. So now pay attention. Or if you're a veteran player, you can always use the timestamps and skip this part. As you see in the middle, you have there shows the multiplier about this to battle button. Bounty points, 10 points times 1. Okay? And now when we start adding our bounty troops here, the multiplier will go up. And how to find those bounty troops? You simply type bounty. Like this. And here you see all your bounty troops. So what does make a troop a bounty troop? It's the first trait, the bounty hunter trait. Again, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, times 6 to bounty score based on the troop ascension. Now as this agave here is ascended to level 20, I will get 6 times that bounty score what battle I'm fighting. If I'm fighting the first battle worth 10 points, I'm going to get 60 points just by placing this agave over the team. Okay, because it's mythic. Confusing? Okay, I'll just show you. Let's take this one over here. There's a team. They are all ascended to mythic, but they don't necessarily have to be ascended. You will get times 2 anyways in the first in the very first ascension. As you can see now, we have 18 points there. the multiplier, excuse me, is now 18. So we won't get 10 points, but we are going to get 180 points from this first battle alone. Now, as Firebomb isn't a bounty troop, if we go and buy the bounty captain here from the shop, we are going to get even more points. Second tier gives you a copy of the new bounty captain troop. Whoops. Okay. And how did we find the bounty troops? We write bounty. Again, I have no idea what the name was, but I'm pretty sure it was from Darkstone. Yes, Shadow Beast. Okay. There. And now? Nothing happened. Still 18 multiplier. Alright. Because we didn't trade him yet. If we purchase this first trade, check that out. 22 now. And that's because this is excuse me. Where did that come from? Okay, that's because I haven't leveled this troop yet. If you look at the there's the mana amount and the mana colors 11, and there are those 6 dots on the right of the mana amount. You can see that this troop is a rare rarity, and as that's the base rarity of this troop, I will get ×2 more to the bounty multiplier, and because this is bounty captain in this particular event this weekend, we are going to get double the amount. So it's not 2, but it's going to be 4 times more to the score. However, if we go and level up this troop more, say, oh, but that's just leveling it. It's based on ascension. So if we ascend this troop more, you can see that the score changed to 24. If we do that again, it's now legendary rarity. It's now 26. What am I doing? I'm confusing myself already. It was epic and now it's legendary, and if we ascend this fully to mythic, I am going to get not 6 times but 12 times more to the bounty multiplier. And you should absolutely use the bounty captain in whatever team you are going to use, because you are going to get a lot of more points. You don't have to necessarily trade your troop fully. All you have to do is remember to trade the first trade. For example, this summon a Darkstorm at the start of the battle. I am not going to trade this. Even if I would get the stealthy, I don't need it. I don't want Darkstorm in the battle. That's why I'm just going to leave this here until I get all the rewards, and then I'm going to fully trade this. Well, because, you know, this should give couple more power levels for Darks. Nope. Well, we got it to... Yeah, I have to upgrade this if I want that. but that isn't going to give me that yet though. That will be 34 out of 35. Well, anyway, you should always trade your troops afterwards, at least. Okay, so now we are going to get with these troops the maximum multiplier of 30. So this first battle won't give 10 points, but it will give us 300 points, and we will knock out something like over here 5 rewards in one fight. Okay, are you getting hang of things? If you are going to use 4 bounty troops and the captain, if you ascend your bounty captain to epic by buying the fort there here, that should give you all the rewards over here. That is, if you don't lose any battle and if you manage to kill all the ravens. I might be wrong with this, but I'm pretty sure you need tier 4, but you might do it with tier 3. So that's about it in a nutshell. Now it's time to start grinding with these bounty troops. This team over here is for those easy level battles. As you can see, they don't have much HP over here in the first battles. So I'm using Ogress to generate mana, pull myself to the front and stun the first enemy, and then explode 1 random gem boost by my life. The boost ratio is 1 to 10 or 10 to 1. So that's our main mana generator. And then I'm using Nature Weird, which deals scatter damage. And then I'm using Sister of Nightmares, who deals magic based damage to last 2 enemies. And then I'm using the Bounty Captain, which deals 57 damage to an enemy. And if the enemy dies, it inflicts random shatters effect on all enemies. Alright, that's nice. Well, let's try. Okay. Take that. Do that. And that. $300 bounty points, like I explained. 600. 3,000. 6,000 bounty points. Explode the board, do magic based damage, scatter damage, there and done. Okay, and now I'm trying my editing skills. And maybe fast forward until the last battles over here. Let's see how I manage. Guess what? I did it! Alright, so now... Excuse me. Now it seems the battles are going to get a little bit harder and slower, so it's time to change team. Here is a high-level bounty team base, what I'm usually using. What you do now, there, and as you can see, right after we remove the bounty captain, our multiplier drops down to 18. So naturally we go and add the bounty captain. It was called Shadow something, Shadow Beast. There. And yes, we are going to use that banner too, because we are not going to use or cast this troop too often. Okay, so the idea here is, well, you may have seen this or a variation of Tigraki teams. Tigraki deals 50 true magic based true damage to an enemy, boost by their armor. Boost ratio is 3:1. So it makes sense to use other true damage troops and skip the skull hits, because if you use skulls to this work, it's going to hit on his armor, and then Tigraki doesn't deal as high damage. Are you following me? So what we are doing here is we are using Corpse Mare to control the board and get rid of the skulls. We aren't matching them, we are getting rid of them. Destroy a row, steal 47 life, aka deals true damage, from the first enemy, boost by skulls destroyed. Then we have Werewolf, who explodes a gem and creates 4 red gems, boost by skulls destroyed, and the boost ratio is ×3. Werewolf is our mana generator, Corpse Mare is our board controller, and Tigraki is our main damage dealer, who again gets boost to the damage from enemy armor. And here is our useless bounty captain, who is only there because of the points. Let's try. Well, we are just going to take that skull hit now. And there are multiple skulls over here and over here. We are going to destroy this row because we are going to extra turn over there. And well, now we have to take the skulls because we don't have any other choice. But now, deal damage. There. Oh, wow. Take extra turn. And now we explode and use our Werewolf to create red gems. This is probably the best place because there are no red gems here and 3 skulls. There. Now we can kill that stupid hack. Then we will deal damage to... We might get rid of... Yes. Okay, that kind of panel. Once you get hang of this team, this will actually be pretty quick, in my opinion. cast Tigragi on Raven first, obviously. Now, do that. Then explode this because there is 2 skulls and no red gems. Cut extra turn. This has higher armor, so we target Tigragi there. And now would be a good time to cast our Shadow Beast because it's going to kill the roll. So it's pretty obvious that you are going to take the skulls if you can't do anything better. You don't have to necessarily sacrifice your troops in order to make bigger damage with your Tigragi. But if you can destroy them, you should do it. Because you are going to get boost to the life you are going to steal. And well, it's just better way. Shadowhunter is absolutely the one you want to target over here. Where's most of the skulls? Here? Do that. That. For example, now I have to take these skulls if I want to survive better. So we take them and we take those. And we take those 2. And we use our bottom troop because the armor is gone anyway. Nice cascades, man. Do this. Red or brown there. This is a kill. Yes. Because armor was high enough. There. That should give us a lot of red gems. However, we are already full almost. Well, I'm doing anyway. I wanna see it. Yup. Nice. What's the main? This is annoying because it silenced the adjacent enemies. So we... Oh, but it's stealthy! Of course it is stealthy. Well, let's kill this one. Wow! Okay. Well, I guess we are taking the skulls after all. Okay, now generate mana for Tigragi. Got an extra turn. We are not going to kill because we are webbed, we are only deal 3 damage. Excuse me. How much? 3. Well, let's do that. And just match some red gems before Umbragis deals that anointing again. Now we are not going to take these skulls, we are creating more mana. Now we could take this and then use this. Oh, but it's stealthy, oh my god. Whew. There! The reason why I like to use Corpse Mare is because it tanks. It steals the life rather than dealing just base true damage. Some people like jeez, my memory is not good today. It's that one warrior too. Shoulder of Wrath. Some people like Shoulder of Wrath and they're using it this way, and they use the Bounty Captain at the bottom, or if it doesn't mana block, up top. It deals 51 true damage or magic base true damage to an enemy boosted by red gems, so when you cast Werewolf there will be a lot of red gems and this will deal more damage. But I quite like Corpse Mare more because it adds survivability. Because every time you cast it, you are going to steal the life rather than dealing true damage. This team over here will deal the last battles, and this last battle number 20 is what you want to repeat and repeat and repeat as long as you have sigils left. If you buy tier 3 or tier 4, I think it's tier 4, and use bounty troops in all your battles, and if your bounty captain is ascended to epic rarity and you have unlocked the first trait, you should be able to clear all these rewards, in case you win all battles and don't lose ravens. Got any more questions? Write them in the comments, and have a great weekend. Stay safe and peace.